Hey. There's David right there. Right there. There's David. Hope that doesn't get you too hot and bothered while I'm talking. I hope my hair doesn't get you too hot and bothered while I'm talking. Welcome. I'm gonna wait till someone gets on. I could talk to myself, that's fine. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Charles. Awesome person to join. All right, so I decided to get on because my boys are about to get out of school, and I just got back from an awesome event that one of my new friends just put on, and it was really about releasing 2018 and how to step into an empowering vision for 2019. And just being around forward moving work and healing spaces, I get freaking pumped. Like, that's where I thrive. And it's funny because I've been in personal development for so long. Obviously, that's something I enjoy. So I enjoy growing and I enjoy learning. Hey, Charles, I'm just talking to you, buddy. So feel free to put any comments. So what came out of that was writing. Hey, thanks. I don't know who you are. Awesome. What came out of that today was just a passion for life again. And I wanted to get on a live because it's been tough to get on lives when I don't feel passionate. And so I don't want to be a negative Nancy. And so I wanted to put out there when I was in this energy, which is over the top. So I have a very monotone voice, and I have to really accentuate when I'm excited about something. But I learned today about myself is that it is like coming out of my pores. And so comparison is the thief of joy, correct? So comparing myself to how I see other people excited or not excited is not worth my time at this point. So I just wanted to get on live and tell you, like, I have a blog, a brewing. Creativity is starting to rock in my whole beingness again, and that makes me, and guess what rhymes with beingness? Anyway, I had to get that in there. So humor, comedy, writing from a deep place, writing from a healed place, writing from a vulnerable place. That is me. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to be a part of. You know, I found out today, just kind of talking through stuff, is we tend to so I've been getting people's feedback for so long that I couldn't even take a crap without really analyzing, is this how you do it? So when you get that far on the pendulum swing, something needs to happen where you go back down into the center again to where you're able to function at a high level. And so for me, the last live I did, I got some great feedback from a close friend of mine because I said, I think it was a decay year for me. But what I really meant by that was, compared to myself before, which is the thief of joy, right? I didn't feel like I rocked out last year, but growth happened. Massive growth happened, and massive cutting of the icky stuff off the core of my humanness happened. And that's painful. And so is my hair right now. And I didn't put makeup on. And this is so awesome because guess what? I want to empower women to frickin' rock out their lives and stop caring about this, the exterior. Start caring about this so that you can rock your life out from a totally different space. So that happened today. And so we kind of did a vision for 2019, and thanks, Kath, for leading that and helping facilitate that vision today. And for me, what came out of me was like, why have I not moved on this stuff? So I want to put it out there to get you guys starting to think about it, but also to understand I don't follow rules. I don't do what the world tells me to do. So that's a problem for some people. I make the rules, and I'm not trying to be some a-hole about it. I'm just like, I don't follow rules. And so when I get put in a box, I start really flipping out. But when I put myself in a box, and I don't even realize I did it to myself, that's a problem. And that's when resistance comes, and that's when I get to figure out how I'm going to get out of that box, because I've made promises to people. And so here's what I'm going to put out there, is that I think it's BS that you can only do one thing well. And if you have a bunch of little pots going on in your life, that's going to all be mediocre. That statement has controlled me for quite a while, and too long to admit. And I can't follow that anymore. I have to rock out creativity. And so you can just see a whole different energy on me than other lives that I've done, because I was in this box toiling with, no, it has to look this way. It has to look this way. No, it has to look this way. It is so confusing when you start asking for everyone's opinions on your life. It is none of your business what people think of you. Amanda, it's none of your business what people think of you. And what's occurred in my life, it's really none of my business what you think. I am going to step into creativity this year like none other. I'm super excited about it. And I want to tell you some of the ideas so it can get your head spinning around what you could be creating, because you're not put on this earth to be approved by the whole world. You will never get the whole world's approval. You will never get the approval of your 10 closest friends on every single thing that you're doing. So that's a lie. It's a lie that stops us. I have not shared a ton about my relationship with God, and my relationship with God is the reason I'm alive. Truly. It's the reason I have any hope to have a forward-moving life and hope-filled life. He's the only reason I feel like I can take on forgiveness for things and take on love and kindness and all the things that are good in human beings. That's the reason I can do that. So I get to get rid of the lie and the fear that I'm going to lose clients because I speak loudly about my faith. Which is an interesting place, because if he's my provider, then why wouldn't I use all my gifts to put out the baskets, per se, if you want to see it as a visual, of abundance? So like the abundance can come on this stream of income, or this one, or this one, or this one. So here's some of my ideas that I'm going to be stepping into this year. And yes, this makes me have diarrhea cramps because this is accountability for me. Facebook has always been accountability for me. I put things out there because I want the accountability. Not that I want people checking in with me and saying, hey, did you ever do that? Did you ever do that? Did you ever do that? Did you get your goals done? No. Okay, that's not why I'm saying I want accountability. I put it out there because it's my accountability, knowing that human beings know that I said that. That's enough accountability for me to go out and do something. So let's put the caveat that here's the umbrella of Amanda this year is I am here to support and love on and encourage people in health, in self-love, how you feel about yourself. I'm here to encourage the crap out of you and to be that bridge over what you were created to be and what you believe about yourself. You crossing the bridge is phenomenal for me, and I get very pumped up about it. So writing is on my docket. Lives are on my docket. I have some goals around how far my lives get out there in the world, and your help would be awesome around that. If you feel like my life was inspiring, share it or tag one of your friends. You guys have no idea what it takes for a person to get on a live. Well, you might know because you're not doing them yourself. Why not? You have a voice. You have something to say. So I would cherish and love you tagging people on my lives and sharing my giftings out there. Hopefully, if it motivates one person, that is so freaking awesome. Hey, Deb. So that's one thing I'm stepping into again is writing, which means I get out of negativity. If I am staying in a victim story, then creativity is nowhere to be found. That's why I haven't done that many lives, and that's why I haven't done that many blogs. Hey, Carrie. So I want to encourage you to start looking at your giftings and what that is and how you can flourish them. And so I will be writing, I will be doing lives. I would love the shares on any of it so it gets my work out there. Who knows where that could lead? The whole world is open to any one of us. But as a creative, like, that's huge for me, especially in the comedy realm. I don't want to be in a bar telling jokes to guys heckling me, because then I turn into an emasculator. I don't want to emasculate men. I want to encourage men. So my other idea, and I am pretty excited about this, this has come up probably 6 or 7 times, so I'm listening now. Why isn't Amanda staying in fun and creativity? Why? It's so easy for me. I love being in that space. I love photography, and yet I don't love all photography. That doesn't mean I don't want to do all photography to make a living, but I want to create a space, a niche. I say niche, so whatever. Niche sounds so uncomfortable for me to say it like that. I am going to be doing, you guys have all heard of boudoir shots, which is helping a woman stand in her greatness and feeling sexy again. Well, that's great. I'll totally do boudoir shots for you to enhance your marriage, whatever you think it will do, your self-love and what you think of yourself, your body image. But I am going to be starting a line of dude-war. This makes me so freaking happy, okay? And all the Christians say, anyway, every time you put an idea out there, there will be someone that combats it, okay? So I'm just telling you that right now. Anyway, I haven't jumped on this idea. I know other people have done it in the world. Great. It's not a brand new idea. But boudoir shots. Why would I want to do that? Because fun needs to be brought back into marriages. I know that personally. I know that fun is lost in marriages, and that's when things start going downhill. Hey, Kath, you'll have to watch this from the beginning, girl, because I am seriously pumped. So, boudoir shots, that is huge for me, because I not only hang out with guys, like no kidding, I love laughing, and I love thinking of your wife looking at these photos that you give her in some format. I'll figure that out later. Of you just like rocking out poses. I mean, you can have a hot body or you can have a dad body. I don't care. It will be so much fun to bring that back into your marriage. And so if I can bring humor and fun back into your marriage, I'm in. Sign me up. I'm all over that. The other thing I want to start creating and step into this year is traveling again. And the thing that I absolutely adore and love is deep conversations and connections. So picture us in Iceland, hanging out, just a bunch of girls hanging out, getting deep on conversations, healing, and also seeing the sights, seeing everything you can imagine in that area, eating the food of the culture. So when people say you can only do one thing well, I'm going to call bullshit on that. Because guess what? I have hundreds of giftings. Everything I've learned up to this point in my life can be used in a scenario. And so I've hosted events of 150 people. I've put on the events. So I can handle 5 to 10 women. And that sounds like a blast to me. That like lights me up like no kidding. And writing does. So I'm going to rock that out. And that's pretty much it. That's not it. I have a ton more, but I just wanted to get on today to encourage you to really look at letting 2018 go. Take the things that you learned. Thank you, Kath. She's actually on this live watching from the event that I did today. So taking the good things that you learned, the things that you learned in general from 2018, and catapulting you into 2019. And who is your tribe? Who are the people that you're supposed to be loving on and encouraging? And great, I've been there before. You don't look or feel like being creative or helpful. Great, go back to bed. Sorry, now I have hiccups. Anyway, that's not gonna stop me from talking. So coming at ya, raw, real, no makeup, excited as all get out. So put in comments what you think. Please share people's lives. Please tag names of people you think this would inspire. It's huge for us to support each other. So have a beautiful day, and I will see you very soon. A blog is coming. I always say it's coming down the pipeline, but it's going to be better than crap. So, love ya. Have a great day.